So this is about Aetna, right, which Nancy mentioned, so we really do want to celebrate Aetna. And Aetna, because it really is indicative of what we think is the best about working Meredith Corporation, and that is what Tom Hardy calls the secret sauce of collaboration. And Teresa was saying it takes a village. It's sometimes more than a village. So, let me just, and Patty and Rich shared some notes with me, so if I've left anybody out, it's totally Patty and Rich's fault. Whoops. If I haven't done justice, you can blame me. So this is the What's Your, for those who don't know, some people may not know all the details, but it's the What's Your Healthy program. Integrated marketing program with a total investment above $5 million. So it's a really big deal. I think there were 8 magazines, 8 of our magazines in this deal. If there's anyone in the room who's working for one of the 9th or 10th, we're really sorry. We thought we did great to get to the 8. Consumer Insights is where this started. 3 waves of nationally projectable custom research conducted with Harris Interactive, so there's probably some people in the room who were involved in that. The sound bites generated from the surveys are fueling custom impact in-book units across 8 brands, and it highlights the results of the health and wellness survey. There's online content, there's video vignettes that tell personal stories about what's your healthy and brings the survey results to life. There's a dedicated PR initiative. I saw that person's right there. And as Patty likes to say, the icing on the cake is there's only one company that got the Aetna business. Launch is July, so we're not really late. We're not really late doing this Bellringer. It's just executing now.
Patty and Rich.
Yep.
We saw it in our layout for September. Yesterday, final book layout. It looks amazing. Great. So thank you.
So let's not hold your applause till all the names have been mentioned. It's not hold the applause, okay? The project leader, Stacy Greenman. She looks just as young as when this thing started.
She's up for a Purple Heart.
You can work a little harder. She looks pretty bad. She looks happy. Oh, it's because 4th of July is coming.
It's because she's going on vacation.
So I'm just going to read the comments that these guys prepared because I think it's worth doing. Stacy's leading the activation of the entire cross-platform program. She has almost daily calls with the agency, and I hear they're really a pip, and the client, and is orchestrating the 1,001 details flawlessly. The client is thrilled with the execution, and Stacy is a primary reason why. So thank you, Stacy. I think Nancy Elias is not here. Is that right? Right? But let's give Nancy, because we're going to talk about so the program, as we said, is anchored in the insights, and that was Nancy led, the research team, the survey, the analysis, reams of data, et cetera. So, and she is on what Patty has called a much-needed vacation. Who else has a much-needed vacation coming up soon? Yeah. 4 days, 3 days. Anybody gonna be here Friday?
All day.
Congratulations. We love you for that sacrifice too.
Lock your office.
Don't steal his bobbleheads.
Chris Ondick, is Chris here? Right. There's Chris. The custom print creative, unique infographics for the advertorials. And Sunil developed the custom digital creative. Is Seth up here with us today, Seth Feldman?
No.
Okay, but Seth in the video group convinced the client that he could take the What's Your Healthy survey
Tanya's here.
and bring it to life. So Tanya's here, that's great. So she's the executive producer for the video component, leading the video shoots across three locations.
Yep, Portland, Des Moines, and New Jersey.
There you go. And what was the second favorite after New Jersey?
Well, I'm going to Iowa next week.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Heather Rogers-Baum is
On vacation.
on vacation, but we love Heather. Okay. Creative vision, digital expertise, overseeing the digital activation. Okay. Here's a guy who feels like he never gets credit, Patrick Taylor. Because he doesn't get enough credit. So, you know, this program, PR was a huge element. I gotta tell you, there's a lot of programs where when we do remember to kind of recognize marketing, we often do overlook PR. So Patrick's fair when he gets that look on his face like, come on. That Eeyore look. Could you have just said something about it? Just a little bit of recognition. So we're giving him his little bit of recognition today, but it's really great. Part of the sale was to convince the client that Meredith could not only create a fully integrated custom program, but one that would create a lot of buzz.
And by the way, it's getting buzzed daily. Already, the stories are starting to appear. So we're just out of the gate, and the desired results are already flowing on the PR side.
That's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. We do appreciate it.
Where have we gotten pickup so far? CNN, Daily News, who else?
Today Show.
Today Show. I mean, it's all A-tier stuff.
We have a partner in Des Moines, Dana Quigley, who did the ad production, and that's a lot of work, as you guys know. So Dana's obviously not here with us today, but 32 insertions, that's a lot of trafficking, right? It's great. Adam Bracco. Yes, Nancy just quietly said, see, too quietly, say it louder.
You're another unsung hero.
Another unsung hero. We have a lot of unsung heroes. We're going to try to change that. We're going to have more sung heroes. Not hung heroes, sung heroes. So, you know, how many pricing scenarios do you think you ran on this?
Start screening my calls right now.
So he hung in there with every turn, every iteration, and for $5.2 million later, it was worth it. Thank you, Adam. You know, Rich and Patty, you know, Nancy already honored them, but I just want to add, it's, you know, these guys are doing a really good job. Sometimes I can't tell who the driver and who's riding shotgun. Sometimes it feels like one's driving and the other's, you know, doing the directions, and sometimes it's the other way, but they're really good partnership, very different strengths. Between the two of them, we should have it covered, and on this one, we really, really did, so I just want to thank you guys.
Cheers, partner.
And then our editors, who are not in the room, but, you know, the editors really stepped up here too. They had to kind of agree to some unusual circumstances, and they did seal the deal. And then, you know, I'll just read the lines because they were written well for me. The scale, sophistication, and integration of a program like Aetna takes an army. There were many others involved behind the scenes in the execution, and they include John Sal, is John not here with us? Britta, Hannah O'Reilly, Ryan Crowlard, Sarah Young, Katie Laird, Barry Connell, Teresa Gaffney, Jennifer Fitzpatrick, Nicole Vangeli, John Houghton, and Veronica Stover. So, you know, and Howard, and just probably somebody else that we blew, and we're sorry if we should have mentioned you and we didn't, but an awful lot of people went into this, and we want to say thank you.
Thank you. So cheers to everyone.